Okay, here we are. Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's AJ Rage Crypto. I'm running a brand new audio system. I just got set up. I got this really awesome Zoom PodTrack P8 to make my audio sound a little bit more professional, a little bit better. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. First of all, if you can hear me, and on a scale of 1 to 10, if the audio sounds better to you, if I'm too loud, trying to figure out I'm learning as I go. I'm very excited to have this new tool to be able to do more things. And this is awesome. Sounds crisp. That's really good. Shout out to Backwards Hat Dad, winner of the giveaway for the white levitating device. And congratulations to him for getting that MBA. That's no joke. So big shout out to Backwards Hat Dad for being here this beautiful Thursday morning here on AJ Rich Crypto's YouTube channel. So awesome. I noticed that the picture was smaller. What's up with that? That's weird. I don't know. I mean, everything's the same. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It's because it's on the solo layout. So I guess I don't know. Weird. Maybe if I press this, I don't know. No big deal. But yeah, so I got this Zoom here. I can probably show you guys. It's a Zoom 8 PodTrack. My buddy Goody used it for Spaces. For Spaces, 720 instead of 10. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know why that happened. Anyway, but yeah, my buddy Goody told me about this thing, and it's also really good for Spaces as well. You guys know I do a lot of Spaces and everything like that. I actually got a call later today with Wolf Financial. Very interesting. He's like the Mario of Web 2 and normal, but he does crypto stuff too. Really good guy. Met him in Miami, and very excited to have a conversation with him about doing some Spaces as well. So super cool, man. I'm excited. I mean, this thing's pretty cool. I've been experimenting with it. I got to get an SD card. Because with the SD card, you can play little sound bites and do kind of fun stuff like that. And my audio wasn't terrible. I had an okay setup, but this I can hear. I have my headphones in. I can actually hear the details of my voice, and it's just, I want to be as professional as I can. I've been investing a lot of money into myself, into this setup, and I mean I wish I put all of this money for this set into my portfolio, to be honest with you, because I'd be having some bags right now, but it's all good. I really appreciate each and every one of you being here. Already got about 150 people in the house this morning. I don't think I need these anymore because it's working, and that was my main concern. So all right, I really appreciate everybody being here. Start mixing beats. I do mix beats. Oh my God, I have to tell you guys. So I don't know if you saw my Twitter about around last week, I had a good friend of mine from back in Connecticut named Luke Emiliano. One of my very good friends from back in the day. But back in 2016, he got a 3-song deal with Sony Records as a producer. And he got his ticket to LA, man, and he did it. And then it took him time to really climb up the ladder, but I always knew he was so good with what he was doing. And now he's producing some of the biggest names in music, like Pitbull and the Jonas Brothers, and he's doing Bruno Mars songs and all this crazy stuff. Anyway, I asked Luca, I said, hey man, I really would like you to make my intro song, for my YouTube channel. He said, yeah, man, no problem. I got you. I reached out to him yesterday. He sends me a Dropbox full of 30 beats, 30. All right. And they are what? Guys, I wanted to buy just one. I'm probably going to buy 5. I'm going to buy 5 because right here, I picked my top 5, and Jay Chains and I listened to them yesterday, and we were just how do we just pick one? How do we just pick one? So and I was thinking, I understand wanting a theme song, but when people play the same song over and over and over. Remember the BitBoy Crypto? Dun, 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 dun. You know how many times I heard that beat? No, we need to switch it up. I'm you guys are going to hear some insane beats for the intro, outro of my stuff. And know that they're made by one of the best producers in LA. Shout out to my guy, Luke Emiliano. So very excited to get that going. Let me check I already got some super chats in here for Rate My Portfolios. It is Thursday, right? Hold me accountable in the second half of the show. We will certainly do some portfolio ratings in the second half. Perfect audio, loving the content, nice gear, start mixing beats. I used to do music like really seriously, guys. You guys, a lot of people don't know this. I actually produced music back in the day. Like when I was in high school, everyone that I knew was in a band and no one knew how to record. So I took it upon myself, and like my dad helped me out and buy a bunch of gear, and I learned how to record music on my own. And at first it wasn't very good, but as time went on, it got better and better and better, just like putting time into anything you love. And and then eventually I started recording the bands around me from all the high schools in my area, because no one knew how to record music. And then I would like take the guitar player from this band, the bass player from that band, the drummer from this band, and make my own band. And and we did all kinds of stuff. We did like a lot of like kind of post-hardcore, some pop punk, like throwdown metal. We did hip hop. We had so much fun with all that kind of stuff. And I actually have been considering, like, I've been making some beats on my laptop and stuff in my spare time, but I just like, I'm so busy with everything I'm doing. It kind of gets like the backseat sometimes, but maybe one day I'll share some of my beats with you guys. That'd be really fun to do one day. Kenan Hinson, $10 super chat. Hey bro, thanks for the $10. I really appreciate that. Hey AJ, do you think people are sleeping on Link with the whole Solana pith narrative? I mean, I don't think so. I don't really see a scenario where anyone's sleeping on Link. What up? Is it? Oh, hold on 1 second. Bump, dude. Ooh.
Whoa, look at this.
Ooh.
Hey guys.
My audio crispy.
Crispy.
What's up? Good to see you, bro.
Good to see you. I got you. Here's a $50 spa gift card for Jada for Christmas. Merry Christmas, bro. Obviously. One of you needs to try to look pretty. One of you does.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Also, I got you a $100 gift card to eBay.
Oh.
Because you're not rich enough to buy real designer clothes, so you can buy.
Oh, wait. Is that true?
Is that my
No. This. Wait, hold on. This is my bag.
Wait, but this isn't torn.
Right.
It doesn't have sweat stains.
Yeah, but you said I didn't have enough money to buy real designer. Well, what's this one?
No.
I know. It's just funny you didn't know that I bought this. That was a really good way to show it.
That's actually freaking stacked, dude. We have the same bag now. We're like little matching.
Hey, imitation's the most sincere form of flattery.
Look at Crypto Thorn says, "Thank you for getting the ETF approved, guys. I'm here for you,
dude. Thank you.
Yeah, I did it, man. I did it for everybody. I did it for us. But I know you like to buy eBay designer.
I do. I buy a lot of stuff on eBay
because you like to save money.
Yes.
You haven't gotten to the place where I was at.
That's true.
Yeah, but you'll get there.
I'm trying.
I'm gonna get there too.
Yeah, maybe one day.
HBAR and Algorand,
dude. So the Algorand roadmap gets released on the 17th. Guess who the first person to interview John Allen Woods is on the 18th?
Oh my God, it's got to be Bit Armstrong, Crypto X. He's gonna go ahead and steal that from you, AJ.
No, it's impossible.
Who is it?
Me.
Who's doing it? Who are you interviewing?
John Allen Woods.
Oh no, that's my guy. I call him Jaw. Call him Jaw. It's his initial.
And then
Jaw, what's up?
I rescheduled my interview with Lehman Baird for February 2nd. Yeah. So I get to interview both of them about it. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
I feel like Dr. Lehman Baird should be like he should be like the Secretary of General or something.
He should be the president.
He should be the president.
He should be the president.
Okay, guys. All right. Awesome. Well, Ben don't work for the people. The F he don't.
What? Yo, I'll do TA today?
Yeah. Sure.
Sick. Perfect. All right. Much love. Much love. That was hilarious. Hey, Ben, are these cheddar bites mine? Is this opened bag of cheddar bites also my present? Oh, the door's locked and he can't get in. This is great. These are so good. Love you, bro. Oh man, you guys wonder like why Ben and I are such good friends, man. He cracks me up. Like we have had hours and hours and hours and hours of conversations just dying laughing. Bestie, bro. Bestie. He's my man. Good friend. One of the best friends I have, seriously. But no, so I got my eBay. I got my spa. Hey, the Glitter Queen, we got a $50 spa gift card. But yeah, I got Ben, J Chains, and the Duchess all neon signs of their names and stuff for Christmas. So I do appreciate that from Ben, and I do love eBay. I am an eBay connoisseur. I used to sell a lot of stuff on eBay because my dad, he had a motorcycle shop. He would always have all these like spare parts, these old like jet skis that he wasn't doing anything with them. I'd go out there with a wrench and break down the parts off the jet skis and like catalog, which parts were which and, for what year, make, and model. And then I'd put them on eBay and like, dude, I made a good amount of money, like, in eBay. And I actually used a lot of my eBay money, back 2019, 2020 to buy my first like real batch of crypto. Like I started buying crypto in 2016, but that I wasn't like really into it. Like I kind of did it like passively, but around 2019, 2020, like the eBay grind is actually how I, how I really is how I paid for a lot of my first DCAs. You know what I mean? So awesome. So I am going to get into the show here. I really appreciate each and every one of you. All good. So, but shout out to all the eBay hustlers out there. That game is no joke. That game is no joke. So first thing first, I got to share my screen here. First, and there's 300 people in the house right now. Shout out to all you guys. I really appreciate you being here. And make sure you smash the like button if you haven't already. So, all right, going to go just to remind you guys. Click share. Okay, we are still the giveaway, the Crypto Chips weekly Crypto Chips giveaway is for this awesome anodized Galaxy coin. The winner can pick between Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, or Shiba. All you have to do is like, retweet, and follow them on Twitter to get involved. The giveaway will close on Friday. Let me paste this bad boy here in the chat in case anyone that missed out yesterday still has a chance to get in on the giveaway. And big shout out to my channel sponsor, CryptoChips.io. Make sure you check out their merch. They got some really good stuff. Let's do a quick overview of the markets here. And then I have a bunch of stories, and then we'll get into some portfolio ratings, maybe some TA. And we're going to talk about the Algorand HBAR partnership and the Bitcoin ETF approval. There is some news there too. So we have a lot to get to. And we have, 46 minutes left. So let's get into it. I really appreciate it. So Bitcoin above 46,000. Love to see it. Ethereum ran back up. I mean, things went on a little run last night. A lot of people have been wondering, AJ, where's the portfolio update? Where's the portfolio? I filmed it twice. And the first time I filmed it, the prices plummeted. So I didn't edit the footage because the footage was useless because of how far away the accuracy of the prices were. And then I filmed it yesterday and the prices went way back up. So I'm just like, I have to film it in the morning and get it out that same day. In the past, like things haven't moved around that much, or I would put like a little asterisk in. But this time, the prices moved so much, I was like, I'll just do it again because I can film it really fast. All right. Crypto Ohio, and I want that friggin' coin. Crypto Ohio, you already want a giveaway, bro. You want the best giveaway there is to give. All right, so gonna keep it rolling. Cardano still under 60 cents, probably a steal, not sure. Chainlink under 15, ICP under 13. So things have kind of corrected a little bit since the big run up we had. HBAR back all the way, almost back to 9 cents. Love to see that. I bought some HBAR yesterday around 7.7 or 7.9 or something like that. So really glad I got more HBAR. VeChain, I got a little bit of VeChain yesterday, also back under 3 cents. Quant back at 124, the graph at 18, Algorand at 19, almost 20 cents. Fell on back outside of the top 50 here. So let's hope Algorand gets itself back into the top 50. So definitely want to talk about this HBAR Algorand partnership. This is some really, really big stuff. So I did a post here on Twitter. Who cares about ETFs? This ALGO HBAR partnership is the biggest news in crypto. See what it says down there right here? Superpowers. And they should both be wearing capes because decentralized recovery is going to save the world. And of course, Algorand's CTO, John Allen Woods. Like I said, when I was talking to Ben, I will be the first person to get to interview him after the release of the Algorand roadmap on the 17th. I will be interviewing John in a Twitter space on the 18th. But if you missed the Twitter space, don't worry. We are filming it as well. And I will be putting out that interview in a filmed version as well as chopping it up into shorts as well. So you will get plenty out of that Twitter space. And then Lehman Baird. I will be interviewing him on February 2nd. Really cool that I get to talk to both parties about this amazing partnership between them. That's crazy that I get to do that. It doesn't feel real, but it's amazing. So, for some of you who are scratching your back of your heads, what is decentralized recovery? So, Hedera has always kind of tagged itself as the trust layer of the internet. And right now, the way recovery works, it needs to be decentralized to be as safe as it possibly can be. You know, personally, I think decentralized recovery will ruin the need for cold storage. It will ruin Ledger. It will ruin the need for cold storage. Okay. And so basically what you do is you say you have a secret, and it doesn't have to be your crypto wallet. It can be any secret in the real world. And crypto is a use of this as well. So anything you need to keep secret, what you do is that you get your secret and you split it up into a bunch of helpers. And these helpers could be not your family. And you don't want your helpers to know each other. They could be entities. There will be helper services where people, places that do this kind of thing. And basically you split your secret up into a bunch of parts. Like say you split it up into 8 parts. Well, if you say I need to get my secret back, you only need, and then every day before we get to recovering the secret, every day your phone, your network will check in with the helpers and say, hey, are we still good? We still on? We still doing this? And yes, it's still good. You're still on. So that like every day it confirms that, the deal is still on. We're still all agreeing. And as long as your helpers don't know each other, how are they going to conspire to get the rest of your secret? Exactly. Right. So, that's why you only need half of your helpers to recover your secret. And then, say you split it out to eight different helpers. If you get 4 of them together, you get your secret back, and then you get access to whatever your secret is. And, you can see right away how this really, decentralized recovery, AKA DREC, and the fact that they're doing, going after this together is straight brilliant. I am super bullish on this. Tristan Jenkins. Okay, sorry, that's a portfolio. Got it. But yeah, I did want to fill you guys in on the ALGO HBAR partnership. This is super, super bullish. I'm sure there's a lot more to it than what I just said. I actually asked John about it yesterday, and he said that he couldn't tell me, but to wait a couple days, and boom, there we go. And it does have to do with DREC, and that's cool. That's super cool, and I'm glad that that they're getting help with that, because DREC really is going to be the future of recovery. And this is when when Hedera says that they are the trust layer of the internet. That's exactly what that means. So big shout out to them. Can't wait to have that conversation with John. I will start putting out promotional material for the spaces with John Allen Woods and Algorand Foundation. I'll be doing John, Stacy, and the people from Para. 3 spaces for 3 weeks in a row. So make sure you will guys attend those spaces. They're going to be really big. We're going to film them as well. And big shout out to Algorand, and shout out to the HBAR Barians. Could not be more excited to have this opportunity to get these interviews in. So this is awesome. So let's go into a couple stories here. Let me check the chat really fast. Wait, what did Ben's Lambo say? Everyone's like, heck yeah, Ben's Lambo. I don't know what he said. I don't know. Shout out to the Glitter Queen. And we got another super chat. Let me screenshot that bad boy, and I'll get to the stories, and then we'll go over the rest of the stuff. Click that and save. I really can't wait till I have someone to do that part for me, so I don't have to kind of try to talk while I'm distracted trying to copy paste somebody's portfolio. But hey, someone got to do it. All good. And also, we have about 400 people in the house right now. Make sure, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Got a lot of content coming up here, man. I've been cooking. I've been working really late. I've been, dedicated. I want to get this bigger more than anything. I feel like, I got 10,000 subscribers in my first 8 weeks. Can I get to 20 subscribers, 20,000 in the next 8 weeks? And I'm going to break my back to try to achieve that goal. So, small goals every day. So every day I wake up, I write down everything I'm going to do that day. And if I don't finish my list one day, I consider it a complete, utter failure. So here we go. Let me get into the rest of the stories here. We've got a lot of really good stuff to go through. I'm going to breeze through a couple headlines here. Let me share this. Okay. Which one? Oh, yeah. So the SEC, these SEC officials voted against the ETF approval. It's actually very interesting how this broke down. Look at this. Of course, Hester approved. UATA approved. Of course, Crenshaw denied. But look, this is a tie. And Gary Gensler, the G-Man himself, the villain from The Simpsons, is the reason we got the spot Bitcoin ETF. Maybe Gary does care. Maybe Gary does want to help crypto. Maybe, he taught MIT at crypto. He knows what it can do. He's bullish on Algorand, aren't we all? Like maybe Gary, I think, maybe he just does. Maybe he's one of those people that has good intentions, but doesn't know how to deliver it. Doesn't know a palatable way to and I think he's been doing a lot of song and dance. There's a lot of things that, this is a step in the right direction. I will say that. I think it will be a game of give and take. I think that, this obviously shows that America is okay with crypto as long as they can control it, or at least to some extent. I don't think this is the beginning of us loving Gary Gensler and the end of us hating him. I'm not saying that, but I am saying that big shout out to Gary, man. We wouldn't have this ETF without him, and we need this ETF. We need this, as an industry. I feel we do. I feel there's more pros than cons. So this is big. This is real big, and this is the beginning. This is the next chapter of crypto. The next chapter of crypto literally just started. Really fast here. Oh my God, we got a $50 super chat from my guy Mackie Powers in the house. Dude, really appreciate you. Thanks for the $50. He says, Mackie Powers, just want to thank you for your passion and knowledge you share with us daily. You are helping change lives for the better. I look forward to seeing you on somebody's stage one day and meeting you in person. Millionaires in the making start with a risk. Mackie, bro, really appreciate you, man. I hope to get to meet you one day too. I really appreciate all the support. You send a super chat like almost every day, bro. I really, really appreciate you. And man, let's do this. We're all going to make it to the top. I believe that. I really do believe that. But like it all starts with every day making your list, making your goals, putting away the distractions, So, Kenan says, not AJ. If Gary didn't approve, there would have been a riot. Man, I don't know. Maybe, man. You might have a point there, but awesome. So big shout out to Kenan. Big shout out to Mackie Powers. And hey, man, I'm trying, bro. I just trying to grind, trying to set an example. So let's keep going here. We got a lot of stories to get through. Then we're going to do some portfolio ratings and then a couple other things I want to talk about. So, USDC issuer Circle files for a United States IPO. This is big. This is really big. I kind of saw this coming. I almost have thought that, if America was going to do their own stable coin, like the Fed coin, whatever you want to call it, I kind of felt like Circle was going to be behind it. A CBDC, you know what I'm saying? You know why? Because when Brazil wanted to, get their CBDC going, you know what they did? They called Jeremy Allaire. You know who Jeremy Allaire is? The head guy at Circle. Why would he have called Jeremy Allaire if he wanted to know how to start a CBDC in his country? Because Jeremy knows what he's doing. I feel like this if there is a CBDC in America, that it would be issued by Circle. And I kind of feel like this is like the next, maybe a part of the next step positioning that. I could be wrong here. I could be looking into it too hard, but I kind of feel like Circle could be a bit of a Trojan horse. This is a commonly referred to theory that has been thrown around in crypto for quite some time. So make sure you keep an eye on this story. It's a big one. All right. And then, hey, we made the news here, boys and girls. We made the news. Hedera and Algorand partner to develop a decentralized wallet recovery system. Shout out to D-Rec. Doing good things. And there is a big need for this, especially as we get into RWAs and stuff like that. I mean, we're going to need a safer way. I always love how Hedera coins themselves as the trust layer of the internet. That really does explain it for me. And Algorand is big on RWAs as it is. I really feel that this is the match made in heaven. I really, really do. John Allen Woods commented on the initiative saying, seamless user experience is core to any great product. We need to maximize ease of use and minimize risks associated with self-sovereignty. Well said, John. Well said. Very excited for my interview coming up a week from today. 1 week from today, I will be doing a massive Twitter space with John Allen Woods, the CTO of Algorand Foundation. And hey, we got a lot to talk about. I have to submit my questions by Tuesday. And I told John, hey, man, there are a lot of questions with Algorand. You know, a lot of people have a lot of questions, and I'm going to throw him some hardballs, and he knows they're coming. He knows the hardballs are coming, and I think that now is the perfect time for him to publicly answer these hardball questions. One, I like that they're coming from me because he knows I don't have ill intent. I'm not trying to, you know, I want to wave the Algorand flag. Hell yeah, Algo fam, let's go. That's what I want. But there are concerns. There are concerns, but I also feel like a lot of them concerns are misconceptions. So we're going to clear the air, and it's going to be a massive Twitter space 1 week from today. I think we agreed on 4 p.m. EST, but don't hold me to that. You will see in the promotional material. So big shout out to Algorand Foundation. Big shout out to John. Big shout out to Lehman. Big shout out to HBAR and the HBARbarians. This is real big, guys. This is real big news. All right, let's keep the ball rolling here. This story kind of, what? Near Foundation cuts staff by 40%. 40. What? Like, the foundation revealed that the reduction impacted 35 team members within its marketing, business development, community teams, leaving the Near protocol engineering team unaffected. So basically, the engineers are unaffected, and the marketing team, the business development, all the extra BS, they cut the fat off the joke is what they did. That's what comedians call it. When there's a lot of filler in a joke, it's called cutting off the fat and just sticking to the point. You know, and I think that's what they're doing here. I think that's what they're doing. And I have said this for a while, that Near's biggest problem is their marketing. Is, you know, I feel like as big as they are, you really got to kind of be a crypto person to really know about Near. Like, you know, outsiders that know about Doge and Bitcoin, they don't know about Near. And you know, and that's a reflection of that marketing team. So I think that as scary as this looks, this is probably a step in the right direction for them. I feel that this is probably more bullish than bearish because we know that it's nothing to do with their market cap. I mean, Near has grown significantly. I bought Near at $1.50. It's almost $4, $3.50 something like. I forget exactly the price right now, but it's way higher than when I bought it. Like probably like what, 8 weeks ago, something like that, 7 weeks ago. So you know, I think this is a reflection. It's a good thing. I think that they're really gonna do good with this. And I love to hear the comments that the audio is good. This makes me very happy. I spend good money on all this stuff, and I want to have the best show I can. I do want to have the best show I can. I am going to what I need to do. I need to get a better camera for this. I can use my phone and like the Elgato camera or whatever, but if someone, I don't know. I'm working out the kinks, but I am working on everything getting better for sure. But thanks for that comment. I appreciate it. All right, let's keep the ball rolling here. Now that story is kind of a nothing burger. Okay, this one's super interesting. Polymarket punters gambled $12 million on the outcome of the spot Bitcoin ETFs. You guys don't know what Polymarket is. It's pretty dope. It is pretty cool. You can bet on anything. And I like that. I think that's awesome. I think we did a space with them on the roundtable with Mario. You know, over 12 million was placed on Polygon Pace decentralized predictions market to bet on whether the United States would approve a Bitcoin spot ETF before mid-January. The bets were conducted on Polymarket. Yes or no, blah, blah, blah. So let's check out their Twitter. Let's take a deeper look into this. I'm going to give them a follow. The world's largest prediction market. Predict the futures of politics, news, culture, tech. Earn when you're right. Get live forecast. I think it would be fun to do like a live bet on Polymarket or something. This is the kind of stuff that I love in crypto. That's just super fun. You can bet on anything, and it's decentralized. I think this is not a paid ad or anything. I genuinely think this is very cool. I'm gonna look into this one a little bit more. All right. Are more politicians starting to dive into crypto? Duh. Critics slash unsound and ahistorical Bitcoin ETF approval. Of course, you know, there's all these people. Them. You know them. You've seen them. You know, Caroline Crenshaw, one of the two commissioners to vote against the approval, wrote that the agency's move to greenlight Bitcoin-based investment vehicles was unsound and ahistorical. I am concerned that these products will flood markets and land squarely in the retirement accounts of U.S. households who can at least afford to lose their savings to the fraud and manipulation that appears to be prevalent in the spot Bitcoin markets and will impact the ETPs. Okay, and hold on, we'll get into that. The global spot market underlying the, the global spot markets underlying the Bitcoin ETPs are marred by fraud and manipulation, concentrated and without adequate oversight. So, I mean, we just got a straight hater here, straight up hater saying that Bitcoin's manipulated. If you want to go after DeFi, I kind of understand, but Bitcoin, shut the front door, get out of here. No way. And in other news, degens are already trading Bitcoin ETF meme coins on Solana. Shout out to the degens out there. I love you guys. All right. Hold on. Where's that? I have another story about, okay. So this is what she said by ETPs. Notice how she said ETPs, not ETFs. Here's why. The dissenting SEC commissioner says agency approved spot ETPs, not ETFs. All right. So, the same, yeah, I bet Caroline Crenshaw and Elizabeth Warren have tea at 3 a.m. at witching hour every day. She expressed dissent about how everything's manipulated and broader concerns about Bitcoin. So I am concerned that there will be confusion about what exactly these products are. They are not ETFs, exchange traded funds, registered under the Investment Company Act of 1940, the ubiquitous products that today are used by millions saving for retirement, and that investors may infer protections that do not in fact exist. All right. So, so basically, yeah, Crenshaw explained in a footnote that the new products are instead exchange traded products under the Security Act of 1933. And for the record, that was to determine whether or not oranges, the rule she's referring to talk about a Bitcoin ETF in 2024. Oranges, guys, oranges. We need to rewrite the rule book. The rule book needs to just get thrown out and needs to start over. It needs to start over on the blockchain where we can, hold people accountable and not like manipulate. You want to talk about manipulation? Look at the SEC. I'm not going on this rant right now. Okay. Gonna keep it rolling. Okay, actually, this is pretty interesting. Let me go over that story. Polygon to power the first TradFi-focused Ethereum Layer 2. You heard me. Polygon to power the first TradFi-focused Ethereum Layer 2. Prominent financial institutions turn to Polygon CDK to launch the first TradFi-focused Layer 2, like I said 100 times. I hate how they say the same thing 100 times. So, so the chain called Libra promises promises to off-border distribution capabilities for asset managers. Following the development, Polygon Lab CEO Mark Boreon, I'm so bad at pronouncing names, has dubbed the CDK the home for institutional assets. So basically, that the institutions are coming and they want to have a door for this money to walk through. And I think this is necessary. I think this is necessary. I don't see how this could hurt anything. Here's the tweet from Polygon Labs right here. Let's read it over at Twitter, if it ever loads. Okay. The institutions have arrived on Polygon CDK for the first time. The layer 2 is being built, settling to Ethereum, introducing Libra, the first institutional Web3 infrastructure for the distribution of alternative asset funds launched by WebN and Laser Digital. Built with the Polygon CDK, the Libra chain will focus on the issuance and distribution of tokenized assets, leveraging the security of Ethereum. The platform will unlock broader distribution capabilities for asset managers and wealth advisors to enable unparalleled access to alternative investment funds for the broader pool of investors. It will go live in Q1 this year, and they got partners to strategically partnered up, and it looks like this is rolling out. So I think this is a good thing. It's opening that door. Look, a new institutional Web3 infrastructure regulated institutions worldwide can use to create their own on-chain solutions around tokenized assets. This is great. And it's only this will have competition. This will continue when I was like Operation Choke Point. Remember that when it just felt like there was just a coordinated attack against crypto? I feel like, there are still aspects of the crypto industry that will be heavily regulated. I remember at Bitcoin Miami, Senator Cynthia Lummis spoke at length about a lot of things, and the main takeaway that she said is that the stablecoin bill is coming first. That was summer. That was early. What was that? May 22? No, May 23. And May 23-ish, I have to hold me accountable. I don't know. At Bitcoin Miami, the last one. And, the fact that she said the stable coin bill was coming first and it never came, and then we get the ETF, I feel like there has been a shift, perhaps a seismic one, that they're accepting crypto. They're opening the door to crypto, especially when it comes to TradFi solutions, like what we just seen with Polygon Labs opening the door for Libra, with the cross-chain interoperability protocol on Chainlink, the CCIP, Bitcoin ETF. There are a lot of vehicles that are opening the doors for that institutional money to come into crypto. But I still feel that there will be the same amount of dissent, as a lack of a better word, towards DeFi, towards stable coins, and towards things that they cannot control. So I still I really am bullish on the fact that they're working with us, that it's not a ban, it's not getting banned, it's not like that, you know what I mean? But there is still a couple things that this year are going to roll. Maybe this year, we don't know. I just thought the stable coin bill was coming in, it never came. So maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna email Cynthia, try to get an interview. That'd be sick, right? All right. It is 11:40 here. I am going to get into some portfolio ratings as I have 20 minutes left in the show, and I'm going to do some TA over on Ben's channel. So make sure you jump on Ben's show at I don't forget. Did I have that? Ben's show will be on at noon. Here, let me just screenshot these portfolios here so I can get them all up on the tabs, and then I will run through the Rate My Portfolio segment. I feel like we already have more than enough portfolios today. I don't want to cut anybody's time short, so let's no more portfolios after Tripzier. I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, we have plenty of portfolios. So no more portfolios, everybody. And make sure if you send a portfolio after the one I just said, I will cover you early in the morning, because we already have a handful of portfolios to do today. And I really appreciate how much you guys like this segment, and I'm definitely going to keep it going. I really enjoy doing it, and I really feel that I don't see many other channels that really give, I'm not going to say, financial advice, but really that help their audience in such a direct way. You know what I mean? I can't tell you to sell this for this or sell this at this time. I can't tell you that, but I can give you a score from -5 to 100. That's not financial advice. And I enjoy, and I really feel like, especially because there's so many new beginner people, and even for the people that have been in space for a while but want to make those couple little tweaks. And I do want to say that I'm not perfect, but I've been around for a long time. I've been in crypto since 2016. I've been full-time crypto for 3 years now. I have a pretty good idea what I'm talking about. So, and I just really appreciate, everybody and this segment. The Rate My Portfolio segment is a staple of this channel, and it's amazing that we do it all the time. So big shout out to you guys. Big shout out to you guys. Make sure you smash the like button. That really, really helps. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That would be me. Almost at 10.5. Almost at 10.5. That'd be great if we got the 10.5 today. So let's head over to these portfolios here, huh? All right. We have Maurice Guy. Oh, okay. Please, if you need advice, change percent terms. That's true. Never give me the coin amount. Never say $10,000 HBAR, $10,000. Give me the percentage. Facts. We got Quant 15, ALGO 15, VChain 10, HBAR 15, XRP 10, Link 10, Graph 10, Pyth 5, XDC 5, Gord 2.5. Someone's been listening to me. Someone has been paying attention. Whew. This is a straight heater, bro. This portfolio is amazing. Holy shit. This one is a banger. What? I'm going to probably get a noise complaint for that, but I don't care. That this portfolio is. Wait, everybody just go like this. Sit back in your chair and just shout out to Maurice guy. That Maurice guy has a banging portfolio. This is the truth. This portfolio is the truth. 10% quant, 15% quant, 15% algo, 10% VeChain, 15 HBAR, 10 XRP for that high market cap coin. That's your anchor. 10% Link, 10% Graph, 5% Pith, 5% XDC, 2.5% Corp. This is a 97. It's a 97. That's probably that. And I said 97 for a couple reasons, Maurice. I said 97 because I've never given anyone a higher score. That's the highest score ever given on the show. That's the highest score ever given on the show. This is a straight up banger. Straight up. Shout out to Maurice. Very bullish on this portfolio. And your goal is a 10x, and you get my score is a 97. So that will it's slashing and smashing. It doesn't have to be a portfolio amount. That's the thing. If you give me the percentage breakdown of your portfolio and your goal, I mean, unless it's like the amount matters to a degree, but sometimes it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like if that's kind of give and take. But if someone doesn't want to give how much money is in their portfolio, they don't have to. But with that target and that distribution, very even distribution, a lot of very heavy coins, especially solid projects, outside of the top 30 with market caps between $1 and $3 billion. This is a very strong project, even with coins a little, in outside the top 40. The Graph, Pith, XCC, Gore. I mean, this is great. This is great. James Gordon, $2 super chat. Before I get to James Gordon, Maurice, great job, bro. Amazing portfolio. Good job. James Gordon, what do you think about AMP, buy or pass? Honestly, I don't know. There's so many other strong projects. I'm not going to, I'm indifferent. I'm indifferent, to be honest. I'm not going to hate on it, but I also don't feel the need to buy it. WD40 said the championship belt in the back, the heavyweight belt on the shelf. Well, it kind of is a heavyweight belt. But it's actually the golden. This is a golden upvote, which I won at the 2023 Web3 Influencer Awards. This is basically like a Grammy for crypto. It was the only one where you have to type the name in instead of click the multiple choice. Ben and I both won a golden upvote, but I actually beat him by 1%. But thank you. I absolutely love this thing. When I go home, I actually wear it just in my house by myself, like when I'm cooking. Spaghetti. Just wearing the belt, baby. Wearing the belt. All right, but shout out to WD40. And I gotta hang that thing on the wall. I'm super bullish on that thing. All right, let's keep the ball rolling here. Glitter Queen. When was the last time you watered your plant? Well, Little Miss Glitter Queen, excuse me. J Chains, aka Dad, waters his plant and that plant all the time and tells me about it every time he does it. So we're strapped, we're good. And I feel like maybe I am the heavyweight of crypto. Maybe I am, or maybe I'm not yet, but I'm working on becoming. My life is a work in progress every single day. Shout out to the band Set Your Goals. I love that song. All right, here we go. Next portfolio. We got to keep it rolling here. We got 15 minutes left. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more portfolios to do. So please never send any more portfolios in today, or I'll have to cover them tomorrow. Ricky Burr is Bud's Creek here every day. Ricky, I'm going to say this year when Nationals comes back to Bud's Creek this summer, we are going to hang out at the top of Henry Hill on the left side, so you can also see Big Gulp, and we're going to watch the pros race at Bud's Creek. Shout out to Ricky Burr. So I'll see you this summer. Portfolio value today is $80,000. Might be a millionaire by the time I see him. Looking for a 15x from here. Very ambitious. Quant 30, HBAR 20, Algorand 11, Vet 11, Big Time 8. Ooh, sleeper pick with Big Time. 8% Mina, 6 Graph, 6 Myris. How much am I sniffing too much two-stroke? I mean, there's no such thing as too much two-stroke, Ricky. We all know this. We all know this. I do think a 15 is anytime someone says 15 to 20, I'm always going to err the side of caution. And remember, I always use this example of my Uncle Boo and my grandpa clashing Coors Light cans because they got 8% in the stock market one year. We have to not take for granted even making 10% on a trade. We can't take for granted doubling our money. So when we're talking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I mean, that's serious, dude. That's not just free, and that a lot has to happen, even for something to 5x, let alone 10, let alone 15. So I really want you to, the problem with goals that high is that you might never sell and ride to the bottom. And that's why I say what I say, because too many times have I seen people just get a little greedy and not sell when they clearly have made more money than they ever thought they would off their bags. So, yeah, I do always want to deliver that message. But, I think this portfolio could go to 800,000, perhaps $1 million. Sure, I do. But I just want to say that to be honest, your distribution's a little off to me. I like how bullish you are on quant. Don't get me wrong. But, to have that much quant and that little the graph, that scares me. That scares me. I would personally, I would kind of aim for a more even distribution of the big winners in that portfolio, especially with Algo and VeChain as well. I think you have really good picks. And hey, maybe the 30% quant, maybe taking that gamble. If you're really, really bullish on quant, maybe that will pay off. Maybe quant will outperform those HBAR, Algo, VeChain, and the graph. Maybe it is the leader of those 5 coins, but what if it's not? That's why I lean towards more even distribution. And and anyone that watches my channel knows that those are my 5 picks. Those are my 5 picks: quant, HBAR, Algorand, the graph, and VeChain. That's my top 5 in crypto. And yes, I like Link. Yes, I like Cardano, XRP. I love a lot of coins, and I love a lot of projects, and I love a lot of communities, which is the most important part. But when it comes to safe picks inside the top 100 for the bull market, that's my top 5. That's my top 5. So I think you hit that part really well, Ricky, but your distribution, in my opinion, is a little lopsided. I'm going to give you... I'm going to give you a 90. I'm going to give you a 90. You have a really good portfolio. I like your sleeper picks with Mina, Big Time, and Myra. I like that, you have a great portfolio, but you lost 10 points off distribution. All right. Shout out to my guy, Ricky, and I'll see you this summer at Budds Creek, bro. Let's go root free like Tomac. All right. Tristan Jenkins, $5. Hey, thanks for the $5, man. I really appreciate it. Hey, AJ, I took your not financial advice and took 30% of ADA and put it in the ALGO. I didn't tell you to do that. I did not tell you to do that. Now we have a $50,000 portfolio, 35 HBAR, 3580, and 30% ALGO. I remember this bag. Looking for a 10. You have a lot of conviction. And in some scenarios, I really do like the smaller bags, 3 to 5 coins. I'm okay with that. But, the reason, if we look at, in my portfolio video that'll come out over the weekend, there's a reason I'm split out. I have 8 coins in my public portfolio, 8 coins in the large portfolio, the one that really matters. And, we diversify just in case we're wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, Tristan, I think it looks like an easy 10x, but I'm just saying we diversify in case we're wrong. And if in any scenario where anything bad happens to either of those coins, to any of those coins, if one of them misses, you're not going to get that 10x. You know what I mean? And I think they will, but I'm just saying anything can happen. It's crypto. We have to remember that, we have to kind of throw logic out the window sometimes. And with that said, with 8 coins, I feel like we're diversifying that risk a little bit. But I think it's a good bag. I think the likelihood of that 10x is strong. I'm going to give you an 85. You got balls, and in crypto, that's one thing you certainly need on your side. Metaphorically, there are ladies in the house. Male escort, $5. Thank you, appreciate it. 17K portfolio. The goal is a 15x. HBAR 19, Quant 18, XRP 18, FET 11, CAS 9, ADA 9, Singularity Net 9, Bencoin 4, 3% graph. Man, I see what you're going for here. I like that you're not sleeping on AI picks. I like that. I think you're sleeping on the graph a little bit. In any portfolio, if you're holding the graph and it's the smallest pick, I'm gonna shake my head like this. No, it should be over there. It should be on that side. But no, I like the FET pick. I like AGIX. Shout out to Bencoin. I think they're doing good things. But yeah, I mean, at least you have a solid accumulation of a lot of really speculative coins. I think a good amount. I don't know about a 15x. And like I always say, that in Rate My Portfolio, the likelihood of achieving a goal is factored into the score. And the likelihood of any portfolio 15xing, I'm never going to, with a degree of confidence, say something will definitely 15x, because that would be irresponsible. But be a 7 to 10x, I think some things it's a little bit more likely. So because of how high your goal is, I'm going to give you like a 79, 78. If your goal was a 7x or an 8x, you have a much higher score. But I think that I don't mind your distribution, but the graph, man, the graph is don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. Jonathan Blackstone, please rate 42K invested, 25 near, 25 quant, 25 near. I saw a lot of portfolios leading with quant. I love to see that. That's pretty cool. 25 quant, 20 near, 20 HBAR, 10 algo, 10 link, 5 ADA, 5 pith, 5 flux, taking profits on 20% at 10x all the way until 15x when I plan to be completely out. Well, I'm going to make a video about an exit strategy. I need to make that. I've been waiting for the right timing to make that video, because now is the time to accumulate. It's not the time to exit, right? But maybe I don't know. I'll find a way to work that in. But I don't want anybody to count on their portfolio 15xing. I don't want anybody to count on their portfolio 15xing. If you wanted to 10x, if you want a 6x and take out your capital, you take out your initial investment and moonbag it, all right. If you want a 10x and take out 80% and leave the last 20 for exposure, all right. But to only take out 20% and wait for a 15, that's how you get in trouble, dude. That's how you get in trouble. So it's always about, I like your bag. You're missing a couple, but what you have is good. Definitely being big on near right now is a little scary. But I'm not against it. But it's all about how much juice can we continue to squeeze. We already kind of squeezed that fruit a little bit, but I feel it was still very early. Of course, I could be completely wrong about that. But I'm a little skeptical with a big bag of near right now. I would be comfortable holding like 5 to 10% of my portfolio in near at the moment. Yeah, but you have good picks. Not the worst distribution, but your exit strategy is a little scary. Never count on a 15x. That's how you ride things to the bottom, Jonathan. So just make sure you be careful with that exit strategy and maybe write out a more detailed plan. Yeah, other than that, I'm going to give you like an 83. It's a good bag. Great bag, actually. Crypto Thorn, big fan of the channel, has been around for a long time. I remember, chatting with Thorn back in my just Twitter days, and I appreciate him always being here and being a fan of the channel. He earned that rent for sure. 12K portfolio, looking for a 10x. ADA 25, Algo 25, XRP 10, Solana 10, Quant 10, ICP 10, Matic 10. Also have 1K on the side, maybe a little not financial advice. I mean, well, the 25, that's big. That's really big. I don't hate it though, but you also have to consider that 35% of your portfolio is XRP and Cardano, and you're trying to 10x. So the likelihood of XRP 10xing versus the likelihood of Quant 10xing, or the same story for what's more likely to happen, Algorand 10xing or Cardano 10xing. When you realize how much money it takes for Cardano to 10x versus how much money it takes for Algo to 10x, it's a much different story there. Ben, any portfolio without XRP gets a 0. Well, any portfolio without the graph loses a couple points. But I like your conviction. You're going to take that 12K is going to go a long way for you. I really think it will. I don't mind the ICP pick. I don't mind the Matic pick. I think you got solid picks here, dude. I really do. Man, I'm going to give you an 85. That's a really good bag. Congratulations. Keep going, Thorn. Thank you for being a mod, and thanks for all you do. And here's the final. I will do one more. All right, Tripsier. Really fast. We have about 465 people in the house right now. Everybody, if you haven't already, pretty please make sure you smash the like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This is the number one and number two thing you can do to support this channel. I'm giving it hell. I really appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's keep it rolling. Got this one and one more, and then we're gonna call it a day here. 5K goal is 50 to 100K. My man. Big hopes and dreams. I like it. So with 10 to 20x, Solana 30, VET 15, near 10, XRP 10, Quant 10, Link 5, Algo 5, FET 5, ADA 5, HBAR 5. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh no. Man. For a 5K portfolio, no. These are the examples of when how much money is in the bag matters. Because in a 5K portfolio, like, I would rather have, if I only had $5,000, I would probably either go 25% 4 times or 20% 5 times. I would not 5 because really, like, it's such a small amount of money, I don't know. Like, this is a tough one. This is a really tough one. And because the size of the bag is kind of off with the distribution of the bag, and like, I don't know. It's one of those things where I don't think it would do terrible, but then again, like, when those coins pump, like when your 5% of Chainlink pumps, or when that 5% of Algorand pumps, like, it's not going to mean anything to you. I mean, a 5% of 5,000 is $250. That's not enough. And so if HBAR doubles, you're only making $250. That's sad. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm at with that. So really, I like your picks. I'm not beating you up. I like your picks. But I want you to reconsider your distribution. I'm going to give you like a 74. I mean, because I like your picks, but because of, because of the size of the bag, you really want to get the most juice out of the most squeeze. So if HBAR doubles, you want to make $1,000, not 250. You see my point? So it's for very small bags. My personal strategy is 5 times, 5 coins at 20% or 4 coins at 25%. That way you're getting the most you can out of the little you have. And that's what it's about, right? So I don't know. One day at a time. Who buys VeChain? I do. I am super bullish on VeChain. JP Trez, GRT, Google of Web3. I mean, that's a huge statement. And Dub, play for many in hindsight. I agree, man. That's super big. That is super big. But yeah, man, I really appreciate each and every one of you. Shout out to Believes Crypto in the house, one of my homies over here. WD40. I'll never share my portfolio on here. AJ would rip on my percentage of XRP holding. Yes, I would. WD40, you're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong about that. But hey, what's everybody? That is my time for today. I really appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Make sure you smash the like button down below if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. We're out here grinding. We got the new gear. For anyone that got here late, look, we got the Zoom PodTrack P8. That's why my audio sounds so crispy. It's crispy sounding. It sounds crispy. Okay, I'm being weird now. That when I start getting weird is when I know I got to sign off. With that being said, much love to each and every one of you. My name's AJ Writes Crypto. We're going to talk about this tomorrow, the clothing line. But for now, get rich or get wrecked. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Peace.